Welcome to viewers. In this video, we'll discuss lesson 9 of class 10 Cbse curriculum. This is about applications of trigonometry. Here we will discuss two new concepts, angle of elevation and angle of depression. Say for example, you are standing on the ground and you are observing a tower at a distance place from the position of your standing. Say it is a tower, right? And this is top of the tower. Then let us imagine that this ground level is a straight line. It's a ground level. Now let us draw a line parallel to this ground level from your eyes to the tower. So this is horizontal line. Now let us join the top of the tower with your eyes, right? This is we call a line of sight. Means you are observing the top of the tower from here. This is the position of your eyes. Now we got an angle in between line of sight and horizontal line. This is theta. So this angle is called angle of elevation. Now let us join your eyes with the bottom of the tower. Say this line. This is another angle, right? Say it is theta dash. This angle is called angle of depression. This is here line of sight. So you got two numbers of lines. There are two lines of sight. One is line of sight upward when you are making eye contact with the top of the tower. Then another is line of sight downward when you are making eye contact with the bottom of the tower. This is the height of the tower, suppose h, right? So the angle between horizontal line and line of the sight upward is called angle of elevation, and angle between horizontal line and line of sight downward is called angle of depression here. So from your eye contact can be with the top of the tower, right, with the bottom of the tower. Then you got a horizontal line. This is parallel to the ground level, this horizontal line. So there are two angles in between horizontal line and line of sight, right? So this angle is called angle of elevation, and angle downward is called angle of depression, right? So suppose this is the height of the tower h, and suppose you are given the angle of elevation is given, say it is 30 degree. Then you can find this distance, means your position and tower, distance between your position and tower, say it is x. So if you are given theta equal to 30 degree, say if you are given height of the tower is suppose 50 meter, then you can find out the distance between your position and the tower. You can find out x. Again, if you are given, suppose this angle is given theta equal to 30 degree, and you are given suppose distance of the tower from the position of your standing is suppose 150 meters, then you can find the height of the tower, right? Now let us remember the values of some special trigonometric ratios that we discussed earlier. Remember sine, cos and tan. Sine 0 degree 0, cos 0 equal to 1, tan 0 equal to 0. Then 30 degree angles, sine 30 equal to half, and cos 30 root 3 by 2, tan 30 equal to 1 by root 3. Then 45 degree angles, sin 45 degree 1 by root 2, cos 45 degree 1 by root 2, tan 45 degree is 1. Then 60 degree angles, sin 60 equal to root 3 by 2, right? Cos 60 equal to half, then tan 60 equal to root over square root of 3. Then you remember 90 degree angles, sin 90 degree 1, cos 90 degree equal to 0, and tan 90 degree it is not defined, right? So if you can remember these ratios, then you can find out the reciprocals of this. Sin 0 equal to 0, then reciprocal of sin is cosec, so you can find cosec. Similarly, cos 0 equal to 1, so reciprocal of cos is sec, so you can find sec 0 degree, right? Then if you know the values of tan, then you can find values of cot tangent values, right? So let us use these concepts in solving trigonometric sums, a few trigonometric sums here. First question is, angle of elevation of the top of a tower from a point on the ground at a distance of 160 meter from its foot is found to be 60 degree. So there is a tower, say it is height of the tower, it is not known, and angle of elevation of the top of the tower, it is top of the tower, so you are observing, suppose from this position, so this is angle of elevation, and at a distance of 160 meter from the foot of the tower, this is foot of the tower, say this is A, B, C, right? So this is foot of the tower, and this point BC, that means distance between B and C is 160 meter, and this angle is found to be 60 degree. Now you have to find the height of the tower, right? So you are given BC equal to 160 meter, and angle of elevation theta equal to 60 degree. So height of the tower h equal to what? So you have to find h. Now let us remember the relation between BC and AB, right? So side opposite to angle theta is called perpendicular, and side adjacent to theta is called base. This is called base, right? So adjacent side and opposite side, this is called hypotenuse. So what is the relation between opposite side and adjacent side? Tan theta. You remember, tan theta equal to perpendicular by base, P by B, perpendicular opposite side, that means AB by BC. Now here tan theta means tan 60 degree. AB, it is h, height of the tower. Then BC is 160 meter. So what is h? 160 multiplied by tan 60 degree. 160 multiplied by, what is tan 60 degree? Sin 60 degree equal to root 3 by 2. Cos 60 degree equal to half. So tan 60 degree is root 3, right? So it is 160 root 3. That means 160 root 3 meter. This is the height of the tower. right? You can also find two decimal places. Square root of 3 is approximately 1.7. So you can use that value to find out the exact height. But in exam, it is sufficient to mention 160 multiplied by square root of 3 meter. Find the height of a building when it is found that on walking towards it 40 meter on in a horizontal line through its base, the angular elevation changes from 30 degree to 45 degree. Height of the building. This is suppose height of the building H. Say it is AB. Imagine horizontal line on the ground. This is ground level, right? This is ground level. Say this is point C. And you are walking towards the tower 40 meter. You are walking from suppose C to D. Suppose you are walking from C to D, that is 40 meter suppose. Then angle of elevation changes from 30 degree to 45 degree. So what is the angle of elevation? This is the line of sight on the horizontal line. This angle, this was originally 30 degree. After walking 40 meter, you find that this angle becomes 45 degree. Right? Now we have to find the height of the building. What is H here? So AB equal to H equal to unknown, CD equal to 40 meter, right? Then you are given that angle ACB equal to 30 degree and ADB equal to 45 degree. You are walking from C to D, angle of elevation changes from 30 degree to 45 degree. So you have to find H. Now let us use trigonometric ratios here. What is tan 30 degree here? Tan 30 degree means here opposite by adjacent side, AB divided by BC. Now we recall the trigonometric ratios. Sin 30 half, cos 30 root 3 by 2. So tan 30 is 1 by root 3, dividing this by this, right? 1 by root 3. So 1 by square root of 3 equal to AB means H and BC means BD plus 40, right? So BD plus 40 equal to H multiplied by square root of 3. This is suppose 1. Again tan 45 degree. What is tan 45 degree here? Opposite side by adjacent side, BD. Opposite side means angle side opposite to 45 degree angle. This is opposite side, AB. Adjacent side means this side, BD. So tan 45 degree, you remember, it is 1. AB equal to H, BD. So what is BD? H. This is equation number 2. Now we can substitute the value of BD here in equation 1. From equation 1 you get BD equal to BD plus 40 equal to H square root of 3. What is BD? BD equal to H. H plus 40 equal to H root 3. Right? So let us transpose the terms containing H to the right hand side. 40 equal to H square root of 3 minus H, or 40 equal to, taking H common, you find square root of 3 minus 1. So what is H? 40 divided by square root of 3 minus 1. Now let us rationalize the denominator here. square root of 3 minus 1, multiply this by square root of 3 plus 1, then 40 multiplied by square root of 3 plus 1. So you got a plus b into a minus b, a square minus b square, 3 minus 1 means 2. 40 multiplied by square root of 3 plus 1. This is 20 multiplied by square root of 3 plus 1. So this is the height of the tower, 20 multiplied by square root of 3 plus 1 meter. Right? So thank you viewers for watching this video. Let us keep in touch with next video. We'll discuss a few more exercise on application of trigonometry here.